Hey guys, so welcome back. Another day, another video filmed in loungewear. I hope everyone's doing okay, staying calm. Today I thought I would do some unboxing with you because I haven't really been to my PO box or opened any parcels for a while. So I thought I could film it and do it with you guys. And I'm thinking there's maybe some makeup in here we can have a little play with and just see. I have no idea what's in these packages, so this is as much as a surprise to you as it is to me. So, okay, let's just start picking things up and opening them. Hopefully this noise of ripping bags and plastic and things like that aren't going to be too loud. Oh, this one is from Jo Malone. It's always a special day when there's a Jo Malone package in the house. Look at this gorgeous, gorgeous packaging. I mean, you don't really get better than Jo Malone. It's just such a luxury, and I feel very, very thankful and just incredibly grateful that they do send products to me. And usually when a company does that and it's to try new launches and products, it does feel a little bit like a job, and you know, you're receiving these things to test them and review them. But whenever Jo Malone sends me something, it still feels like such a gift, and oh, my heart goes a little bit. So we've got a purple ribbon on here, which I think is their newest collection. Let's have a look inside. I have a sleep mask here, which is just helpful to no end. I always sleep in one of these. It's actually a Jo Malone sleep mask. I don't know if it's from a different brand, but it's very, very nice. Thank you guys. This is just stunning. Look at this gorgeous purple lavender packaging. So this is from their Lavender range, which if you told me 5 years ago that I wanted to try or wear lavender scented perfume, I would not have believed you. But this sounds so up my street now, and I'm thinking they've done some really interesting things with it, as Jo Malone usually do. So these are the 3 scents that I have here, all kind of slightly different shades of lavender, which is cool. So we have wisteria and lavender, lavender and coriander. I have to tell you, I'm not a fan of coriander. I'm one of those people that it tastes like soap too. I feel like I read somewhere that you either have a gene that determines that or you don't. So if you can't stand the taste of coriander, it's something to do with your DNA. I may have just made that up completely. The next one is silver birch and lavender. And then the final thing inside here, which I've actually seen and really wanted to try, is a lavender and musk pillow mist in a stunning little round bottle, which is kind of different for Jo Malone. I see now why we have this. We have like a sleep themed package here. I love pillow mists. I use them all the time, especially lavender based ones. Oh, that smells so nice. It's actually very like uplifting, which is quite different for a pillow mist. Not uplifting in the way that it's not going to help you sleep, but a little bit like citrusy. That is beautiful. I'm so excited to try that tonight. I've not been sleeping the best, which is pretty much the norm for me, especially now. It's not the easiest to switch off at night. So let's smell these next. I'm going to just be spraying perfume into the air. So silver birch and lavender. Oh, that's really quite masculine. I want to spray that on Jo and see what it smells like. Kind of like a really, really good man smell, but like a little bit sweet and floral from the lavender. That's really interesting. Wasn't what I was expecting. Next is the lavender and coriander. Let's see what this is like. Oh, I definitely understand the coriander element to that. It really does have that kind of like herbal smell to it, but also the lavender is really nice because it just kind of makes it more of a like feminine smelling fragrance. That is actually really interesting. Again, this is a really cool collection it's turning out to be. And then the wisteria and lavender, I have a feeling I'm going to like this the best, just because that kind of wisteria scent and florals like that tend to be my favourite things. Oh, I'm going to actually put this one on, I think. That is beautiful. It really reminds me, that's so strange, it really reminds me of a fragrance that my mum used to wear, which was, I have to remember this because I can see the bottle in my mind. It was from the Body Shop. I don't even know if the Body Shop still do fragrances. I'm sure they do. It was in like a tall, slim bottle, and it was like Moonlight something. How funny that scent can just instantly transform you somewhere, and you can like see things in your mind. Really like that a lot. So that is a very cool new lavender based fragrance collection from Jo Malone. Don't be put off if you're thinking of old school lavender and like Yardley's Lily of the Valley type sense, nothing like that at all. So thank you very much, Jo Malone. That's a really nice little start to this video. What should I pick up next? Let's go for this one. So I can tell where this is from because it says bareMinerals on the box. I'm gonna need scissors for this one. Who remembers when I used to be so obsessed with the bareMinerals Complexion Rescue? I ran out of it one day and I just stopped using it. I think I had a couple of things to try and I thought, you know what, let's not be wasteful, let's use these up before I repurchase it, and it just sort of like migrated its way out of my brain. But this is just reminding me of how much I enjoyed that. So we have, oh, it's actually a skincare product. Oil Obsessed Total Cleansing Oil. Now this is very handy because I've actually just run out of cleansing oil. I've been using one from Pi for a really long time. I've repurchased it a few times because it's great. I needed a new one, so this is going to be very handy and I won't have to leave the house to get it. So this is the Oil Obsessed Total Cleansing Oil, a delicate blend of bilberry, borage, cucumber and sunflower oils plus mineral rich sea salts. With cleansing oils, I do find they're all very much of a muchness, kind of like face washes, things like that. They're going on your face and they're coming off again. However, some do emulsify better than others. I think that's the mark of a really good cleansing oil, is that it breaks down your makeup really well, but also emulsifies and just disappears when you wash it off, and it doesn't leave residue on your skin, because that's the most frustrating thing to me. So I'm going to try that out tonight and take my makeup off and see how it goes. Thank you for that one, bareMinerals. Next, let's do this one. What's inside? Are we going to be makeup or are we going to be skincare? Makeup. Oh, this is from Nudestix. I'm actually wearing a couple of Nudestix products today. I hadn't really tried anything from the brand until they did the collaboration with Estee, and that kit that she brought out, I honestly use that every single day. So I've got their blusher on, I've got their highlight at the moment. Always love those two the most. This is the Sun and Sea Kit. Not sure I'll be getting any Sun and Sea for a while, but girl can dream. So it comes in this very cute little pouch, and similarly you have this package, which Nudestix are really great for always providing like a package for their products to go into for you to keep and store them in. This one you can see has like a huge mirror in it too, which is very handy. And these are all actually stick form. I love it when a product comes in a stick like this because it just makes travel so easy. Also reduces so much space in your makeup bag. So we've got the two matte eye colours, which I'm actually kind of excited by. There seems to be like a lot going on in terms of matte products and eyeshadow, which is cool. You don't get a lot of cream matte products usually. Those are some really interesting shades. That peachy one is going to be really nice for a base. The other one's quite pinky. Just blended them out there and you can see they're definitely wearable colours. This one in particular, that looks really nice. I could see that just used as like a wash all over my lid, which is the same thing I tend to do with bronzer anyway, so that's generally how I do my eye makeup most days. They have a really nice matte texture. In fact, they've already set down now that I've blended them out. So that's interesting. I haven't really seen anything like that before. Let's try the luminous ones now. Now these I have tried before from Nudestix and they are really gorgeous. So we've got like a bluey colour and then a more natural nude. Let's try this one and this one. I always love the idea of like navy eyeshadow. I think it's gorgeous. I've done a couple of tutorials actually with navy eyeshadow, particularly New Year's Eve ones, because that seems to be the only time I actually pull it out. But it's really something I should use more because I love the way it looks. It's quite dramatic. Like, I mean, using a dark colour like that is always going to be a bit extra, especially when you're used to wearing the most bare minimal makeup of all time. But yeah, I really should push myself out of the box a little bit more. Okay, then the last two are the Lip and Cheek Balms Gel Colour. These are in the shades Babe and Crave. I feel like these are going to be the two that I like the most. So we have the first one and then the second. Oh, that one's quite like a deep, rich, plummy colour. I really like the look of that nude one. That looks right up my street. And then the final thing in here was a nude matte all over face bronzer colour. Oh, that's really interesting. I've been using the blush from the Estee collab for ages and a bronzer would be awesome. So Oh yeah, that looks good. It's actually quite a pinky coloured bronzer. All over face bronze colour, perhaps not an actual bronzer then. It does actually blend out still very, very pinky. Actually, that looks more like something I put on my cheeks rather than to bronze my skin, but I'll definitely give it a try because we love a cream bronze product. Let's open this one next. This is a little cutie. Feels quite heavy actually. Don't know what's inside here. There's no browns on the packaging. Oh, these ones are always so difficult to open. Oh, there we go. Okay. Ooh, I know what this is. Would just like to say absolute props to NARS, and actually most of the brands, if not all of the brands I'm talking about here, for really reducing their packaging recently. I've noticed that a lot of PRs have taken on board the fact that it's really not only difficult to dispose of so much packaging, but the kind of environmental implications of that. And there are a lot of products in here and they've really jam-packed them in, so thank you for thinking about that, NARS. Wow, I'm seeing a lot of black matte packaging. That's what we love to see. I kind of want to tip these out on the floor, but I'm not going to do that, no. Let's just pull things out and see what we've got. So blushes, I'm guessing. Haven't seen a NARS blusher for a really long time. They actually discontinued my favourite one, which was Douceur, a long time ago now. I still have it, and I'm not going to part ways with it anytime soon. But it's not something I use all that often now because I'm kind of concerned about how old it is. So we have Tempted here, Cœur de Bâton, Aroused, and Thrill. I'm guessing these are new because I've never heard those names before. Wow. I get the pink packaging now. Look at that. This one is Cœur Bâton, which means something heart. We've got Tempted. That is a gorgeous pink with a like gold shimmer running through it. Very like reminiscent of NARS Orgasm Blush, but a little bit lighter and less rosy. This one is Aroused. Such an amazing colour on dark skin tones. That would be gorgeous. And then we have Thrill, the last one. Oh, which is a really fun little peachy candy pink. I love that. I'm suddenly having real nostalgia to the old school days of YouTube beauty gurus with bright pink blushes this colour. There was a MAC one, I want to say MAC Candy, something like that, which was identical to this. Oh wow, memories. Well, I've actually missed quite a few. They're mostly just blushes in here. I'd probably have to look into this a little bit more, but I'm guessing NARS have had a revamp of blushes, or maybe it's because I have not really educated myself on all the different colours when I just usually stick to the same one. So next one is Behave, which is, oh, this looks a little bit like a Douceur type colour. I wonder if I could find it. It's buried very much in the depths of my makeup drawer, so maybe not. But it's just that real, like, slightly cool toned, very neutral, beigeish, brownish pink. Really, really up my street, and although it doesn't look like a lot there in the packaging, it makes for a really gorgeous natural blush. This one is Orgasm X. They've upgraded. Can you see what I mean about this one being a lot more intense? It actually looks even more red toned with a lot more of like that vibrant pink in it than the original. If I hold this up next to Tempted, you can see the difference. This one is a way more subtle version, but still has that gorgeous gold shimmer in it, which if that's what you like about Orgasm, then that's going to be a good one for you. This one is Savage. Very similar again with the goldy undertone shimmer, but a lot more brown, almost like a terracotta colour. Really like that as well. We've got Zen, which, ooh, that looks like it could be a really good contour colour, like a very light, neutral tone, almost greyish contour for very pale skins. Dominate, another metallic one. This time it has a very cool tone, almost bluish sheen to it, so very different to Orgasm, but really pretty if you still want some shimmer. Look at that colour, that's amazing. And the last one, I think this is actually the last one. This one is Illicit. Very similar actually to Zen. This is Illicit and this is Zen. I'm not even seeing that much difference. This one's a bit more brown, whereas this one has a little bit more of a peach to it. That would be a gorgeous blush as well. I'm really excited about these kind of light nude colours. These four to me look very much up my street, so I think I'll be trying these ones out. What else is inside here? I hear you asking. We've got, is that it? 4 of these, wow. 4 of these little, I think this one's smashed actually. Shockham Powerchrome Loose Eye Pigment. 4 shades here of these. We've got a gorgeous blue. Again, I just love this blue colour so much. Like a really true gold, something a little more bronzy gold. Is this focusing? There we go. And then this, look at that stunning, like brown copper loose shade. I'm actually quite intrigued by these. Again, the idea of loose pigments to me are so interesting, and I want to use them all the time, but it's just never something I reach for unless it's like a special occasion. Ooh, okay, so there's like a little plastic lid thing on here, and then it's actually a bit more packed in than I thought it would be. It's definitely got a bit more structure to it. Let's see how this one swatches. Ooh, wow. There is a lot of shimmer there, and also a lot of pigment too. It's not just like a glitter that disperses really easily. I mean, look at these. This last gold one seems to have a different kind of chunkiness of glitter to it. This is Shockham. It has like really kind of big flakes, whereas the other ones are quite micro milled and fine. That blue is amazing. These would be so good for just a really intense wet look lid, just like one wash of colour all over, really dramatic but gorgeous. Thank you very much, NARS, and thank you for always having the coolest makeup launches. So next is a little brown package. What is inside? Oh, this is Origins. Dear Alex, please find and close the new Pretty in Bloom foundation. SPF 25, do let us know if you need another shade, or head to your nearest Origins counter to get matched. Wow, okay. I've never tried a foundation from Origins. This is gonna be the biggest throwback of the entire video, but raise your hand now, either here or in the comments, if you remember the Origins product I used to be obsessed with. I wrote countless blog posts, including it, various makeup tutorials. I think for like a gap of a whole 2.5 years is the only thing I used. Such a throwback. So again, thank you to Origins for only sending me one colour. I will try it out and see if it's right. It's really great not to get you know, a package of the whole shade range when I can't use all of those, and I have to give them all away, which actually kind of benefits my friends, family and random unsuspecting members of the public that I launch them at usually. So Pretty in Bloom SPF 20 Flower Infused Longwear Foundation. Have this in light neutral. Let's see, I've still got glitter all over my hand. Let's see how this looks. Oh, it feels nice. It feels very thin, which is always what I look for in a longwear foundation. I don't want something that's going to be really heavy. It has actually, and I'm sure that's not just the glitter doing it, but it has actually a very sheeny, hydrating feel. Again, love that. If you're wearing foundation for a really long time, you want it to be something that is really moisturizing and doesn't cake or dehydrate your skin. Very cool launch from Origins, and a very cute little package too. There's also some lipsticks in here. Lipsticks, Blooming Bold lipstick in the shade Peony Perfect and Totally Julep. Oh, this one's actually a lip balm. Look at the packaging. These are so cute. I honestly have not really tried that much makeup from Origins. They're so pretty. So the lip balm is, I'm guessing, like a sheer red. Oh, so nice. And then this one, that is the most stunning gift if you're thinking about something for Mother's Day. That would be the cutest little thing to give your mum and for her to keep in her handbag. Really, really nice colour. Really sheer actually, in terms of the formula, but a lot of pigment there too. What a lovely little package from Origins. Thank you so much, guys. What should we do? Okay, next I'm going to open this one, which I can tell is from Cult Beauty. It makes me very excited. Cult Beauty honestly is one of my favourites online places to shop for beauty, because they have just everything all together, but some really interesting and cool brands. It's not just like your regular high street stuff and the brands that you see all the time. They have some really interesting different ones on there. So we have, I think this is all from the same brand. This is Versed, which I've never heard of, which is, like I said, one of the cool things about Cult Beauty. They definitely introduce you to new brands. This is all skincare, I think. Ooh. I love the colours and the packaging. It's all very pastel themed. We've got a Daily Dissolve Cleansing Balm. Wash It Out Gel Cleanser. Joe will be all over that. We have a Stroke of Brilliance Brightening Serum with Vitamin C and Licorice Root. Dew Point Moisturizing Gel Cream with Green Tea and Aloe. This is just an entire skincare routine here. This one is a Photo Please Brightening Tightening Mask. Oh, it's clay-based. I love a clay mask. And then in here, Brightening Eye Gel, Hydrating Plumping Mask. That all sounds really cool. I can't really tell you guys much about it without trying. Smells really good. What does that smell like? Eucalyptus oil. That's what I can smell. I've never come across a balm cleanser with eucalyptus in it. Yeah, is that IKEA? Yeah. Sorry guys, just got interrupted by an IKEA delivery, which is actually very exciting if you know what is coming up soon. Can't wait to get started on that project. So yes, first skincare. If you've tried this, let me know. Let me know if it's good and what your favorites are. I have a whole routine here to get started with. So again, skincare is not something I'm going to be worrying about running out of. Speaking of skincare, I think we have some more here because this is an Elemis package. I love Elemis so much. I feel like they're one of my OG favorite brands that I've used for years and years and years. We have a little set here. This is the Radiance Restore New Peptide Antioxidant Hydra-Serum and Overnight Radiance Peel. Ooh. I could do with some serious radiance restoring right now. My skin is dry. I really wanted to go and get a facial because I was kind of coming up to like my 2-month point, which is where I usually get them. Massive first world problems, but that's not going to happen anymore. So an indoor at-home facial I think is going to be my go-to for the next while. Maybe that's something I could film and we could do together, a little bit of a pamper night. I think self-care is very important right now. Whether self-care is having a facial, having some skincare, or reading a book, or going for a run, or doing something for yourself, no matter what it is, I think it's good. Apply to cleanse skin and rinse off in the morning. So I'm guessing that you literally just use this as a standalone product and miss out or skip your entire routine for the evening. There's a little collagen cleansing balm. This is probably one of the first products I used from Elemis and it's an absolute classic. I'm sure many of you have tried it. Same goes with the Pro-Collagen Overnight, or the Pro-Collagen range in general. The moisturizer. Really starting to think about anti-aging products now that I'm in my late 20s. This one is for firmer feeling, smoother looking skin with visible bounce back. I could do with some of that. And the fourth thing in this little package is the serum, Antioxidant Hydra-Serum. Antioxidants are great and beneficial for your skin and something I don't really probably use or think about all that much. So this is a cool range that includes that. This has got lotus flower and saffron flower extract, which helps support the skin's own natural defenses from everyday pollutants. I think in terms of protecting our skin, it usually just extends as far as SPF goes, and not even that for most people. Honestly, if I can give you one tip to last you your entire life, just wear SPF every day, please. Please do it. But other than that, I think we forget that there are other pollutants and chemicals in the air that we need to protect our skin from. So anything with antioxidants is great for that. I've got one last package here that I've been putting off until the end because it's absolutely huge. This I think is from Too Faced. How are we feeling about Too Faced nowadays, guys? I'm not really one to keep up or indulge in any sort of dramas here on the internet, especially beauty related ones, because honestly I think there's a lot of people out there making videos and a platform that is purely based around, you know, slacking other people off. Whether it's rightly so or not, it's not something that I feel is very productive. It just breeds a lot of negativity in the way that we speak to each other and communicate online, and to me that's just not something that needs to be encouraged in this space at all. Cancel culture is just, you know, out of hand at the moment. But then again, I understand that there are reasons that we should really be holding people to a high standard, and you know, when things go wrong and things are said that are not okay, it's not very good. So I'm gonna open this and we'll see what we've got. I feel like in the UK as well, we're just so detached from all of that because nothing like that goes on here. It's all very US based drama. Here I am becoming a drama channel. So after all that spiel, this is the Too Faced Born This Way eyeshadow and face highlighters. This is a massive package for, this is what I was talking about, 5 products. Oh, it's an eyeshadow palette. Okay, this is the Born This Way, the Natural Nudes. I mean, honestly, that's just so up my street. We love a nude eyeshadow palette. This is really cool, actually. It's got like the different skin tones along the top. Oh, a little bit of ASMR there for you. Oh, wow. Oh, it's very pink based, actually. It's got a lot of those kind of warm, undertoned, pinky, reddish, browny kind of colours. I actually like that a lot. I can see myself wearing those. These are really deep and gorgeous as well. You've got a nice balance of mattes in there with shimmers. It's actually a really gorgeous palette, so I'm, you know, gonna reserve my judgment and try it out and see what I think. So then these 4 must be the highlighters. We've got light tan, medium, and deep. Let's open the light one. I'm confused already by this packaging. Oh, okay. It's a baked product. All 3 of these are baked. We've got Glow, Soft Focus, and Dazzle. This is pretty much, I'm guessing, identical to the Hourglass Ambient Lighting powders. Yet another throwback for this video. We need like a little throwback tally going on in the corner here. That is what I'm thinking they're going for with that middle one. Then this one, the Glow, is like a slightly more amped up highlight. And then we have Dazzle, which is a really, really intense highlight. If I swatch the 2 of these, it's not actually a lot of pigment. I'm getting more glitter out of that one. Can you see anything there? It might actually be really nice because sometimes highlighters can be just way too much, especially powdered ones. They can look a little bit over the top. I know people like to have that intense glow, but for me, I want something that looks like quite natural and lit from within. Let's look at the other colors. So there is the medium, which actually I could probably get away with. Really still quite wearable for me. The tan, which is maybe bordering a little bit on darker, especially the more powder color here. These highlights I think I could still use. They'd be like a really bronzy look on my skin. And then, ooh, the highlighter in this is incredible. Look at that, it's like gold. It'd be so beautiful on some darker skin tones. Okay, so I have rambled on for 18 pages, front and back. I feel like this casual little sit down and play. I think if I do try any of these, I'm gonna save it for another video actually, because I didn't think that part would take so long. So let me know of these if you'd like to see me try any of them. I'm thinking the NARS eyeshadows and the Origins foundation. I'm quite intrigued by that. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day and doing really well. If there is anything else you'd like to see me do, non-makeup related or makeup related or anything that might spring to mind, let me know, because I am going to be filming a lot more videos in the next few weeks or so. I'm thinking maybe like 3 a week, or just whenever the mood strikes or whenever I want to talk to you guys. I want to kind of maybe talk about some things that are going on, but also keep this very much like a safe space for you to just chill out in and calm down and switch your mind off. So hopefully that is what we're all here for, and I'm really seeing a lot of other creators doing that too, which I think is great, that we're, you know, still getting that content we need to just, you know, zone out to. Okay, that is it for me today. Thank you guys again, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.